remedy kit that you can keep at home and use for all common ailments for your family. One of the most common questions my clients ask me is if they can keep a set of remedies at home and use for common ailments for the children and for themselves. Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Saroja. I'm a holistic health coach, qualified homeopath and a nutritionist. Homeopathy is great for first aid situations because the remedies act quickly and boost your immunity naturally. It is also great for children because the remedies have no side effects. So in this video, I want to share my top remedies that you can keep at home and use as a first aid kit. For the best natural healthcare advice and tips, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. Let's get started. Disclaimer. Please note that in cases of emergency, you always need to contact your doctor. The purpose of this remedy kit is to deal with common problems that do not require immediate medical attention. Why homeopathy? Homeopathy remedies work by boosting body's natural immune system in an attempt to fight disease. Homeopathy treatment approach is holistic. It considers the mental, emotional and physical symptoms of an individual. The remedies are made from natural ingredients and are easy to administer. Homeopathic remedies have no side effects and can be used with existing medication in most cases. So here are my top remedies that you can keep at home as a first aid kit. Let's look at the top homeopathic remedies for seasonal issues such as cold, cough and fever. Number 1. Aconite. The symptoms are typically caused by exposure to cold air. Complaints caused by exposure to dry cold weather, winds, drafts of cold air, chill and fever, fevers with restlessness and sudden increase of body temperature, cough, hoarse, droopy cough, cough worse at night and after midnight. Finally, shock and fear, sleeplessness caused by fear, fright or anxiety or nightmares. Belladonna. Belladonna is also called as deadly nightshade. Some of the characteristic symptoms where belladonna might be used is when you have swollen glands like acute tonsillitis and when throat and tonsils are red, high fever and redness, hot red skin, flushed face, dry mouth and throat with no thirst, congestion, throbbing pulsating headaches from sudden exposure to cold air, sensitive to changes in temperature. Finally, acute sinusitis with nasal discharge that dries up, gelsemium. Some of the key characteristic symptoms where you can use gelsemium are in viral fevers, chronic fatigue post-viral fever, weakness, limbs feel heavy, weak and exhausted feeling. Can also be used for ailments after flu shots. Throat infections, sore throat, worse swallowing, hay fever with early morning sneezing and colds. Fear of examination, fear of going to dentists or doctors and fear of injury. Gelsemium is a great remedy for anticipatory anxiety, nervous diarrhea or bedwetting due to stress, worry and anxiety. Top homeopathic remedies for digestive problems such as stomach pain, constipation and diarrhea. Pulsatilla. Some of the symptoms that might require pulsatilla is number 1. Stomach pain. Painful abdomen with loud rumbling and wind in upper abdomen, caused by eating ices, fruits, pastries, fat or greasy things. Number 2. Indigestion. Flatulence and heartburn, vomiting after fruits, pastry and ices. Constipation alternating with diarrhea. Changeable stools, burning and cutting pains in rectum during stool. And headaches from overloaded stomach. Check out my website for more information on how you can use natural healthcare as a way of treating long-term ailments. Lycopodium. This remedy can be used in cases where there's a weak digestive tract, malnutrition due to indigestion, acidity, sour taste, belching with gas and bloating. When you have bloated abdomen, immediately after eating, abdomen is bloated and full, worse from eating sugar and sweets. Due to indigestion, your body is not able to absorb nutrients from the food. Excessive hunger, hypoglycemia, also known as low blood sugar, food allergies like wheat and fermented foods. Stools are generally hard, difficult and incomplete. Veratrum album. Veratrum album is a great remedy for digestive issues, profound weakness, collapse with extreme coldness and blueness, cold perspiration on the forehead, vomiting, purging and cramps in the limbs, thirst for cold water but vomits as soon as swallowed. You might also be suffering with diarrhea from drinking cold water on hot days, severe dehydration often associated with sunstroke, constipation, large stools with much straining until forcibly evacuated followed by great weakness. Let's look at the top homeopathic remedies for children's health like teething and ear pain. Chamomile. This is a great remedy for babies, children and pregnant women. For children, especially when they are showing restlessness, irritability and colic. This can be used in cases when you have teething pains, toothache from dentition or distress of teething children, worse after warm drinks, severe ear pain or also called as otitis media, earache with soreness, swelling and heat driving the person frantic, sensitive to cold winds and touch, colic in infants and children, pressing pains, unable to sleep due to colic. This is also a great remedy for sleeplessness due to pain, teething, colic and ear infection. Calcarea carbonica, also called as calcarb. This is the foundation of the structure of our body and it has profound influence particularly in growing children. This is a great remedy again for teething problems where there is difficulty and delayed dentition, toothache, worse cold or hot drinks. In cases when there is constipation in babies, when the child cries, moans and is restless, baby sweat on back of their head, insomnia in babies and children with nightmares, especially about monsters. This is also a great immunity boost, especially for children with tendency to sore throats, swollen glands and earaches. Homeopathic remedies for first aid, injury, cuts and bruises. Arnica. Arnica is a great remedy to heal wounds and injuries of any kind, including cuts, blood vessel damage and blow to head. It is especially indicated in cases of traumatic injuries and when the person believes that there is nothing wrong with them. Bruised feeling from falls, blows from blunt objects, overexertion, head injuries and strokes that affect mental function. Hemorrhages after mechanical injuries. Great to heal wounds and cure hemorrhages and ruptures of small blood vessels. This is also a great remedy to use post-surgery or dental work as it helps in healing the wounds. Calendula. Calendula belongs to the same family as Arnica. It is a great herbal antiseptic. As an antiseptic, it is used for sores, abscess, infection, acts as antiseptics towards any infection. It is a remarkable healing agent for wounds, cuts, abrasions, lacerations and broken skin surface. Surgery. Give calendula before and after surgery as a remedy in potency to promote healing. Can also help deal with pains after cuts and surgery. For skin. It's a great remedy for skin and can be used for burns, scalds, sunburns and after cesarean operation. So now you have learned the top remedies to keep at home. Here is how you can use them in potency and dosage. Potency is actually the power of the homeopathic remedy. In acute cases, the remedy potency recommended is 30C or 200C. The dosage is every 1 to 2 hours. You should be able to see improvement within 6 to 12 hours. If there is no improvement after 5 doses, then it's probably not the right remedy for the symptoms. Please contact a homeopath in that case. I hope you found this information useful and can benefit from some of the remedy advice I shared in this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family who are looking for a natural remedy kit to keep at home for common ailments. Subscribe to my channel so you get notified every time I post a new video. Feel free to join my private Facebook group and learn how to use homeopathy as a way of treating long-term health problems. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay healthy.